Hi, my name is Miranda Fane, and this is a second ear video. You might notice compared to the first video, this door is open. Unfortunately, there's one of them now. I have two cats, and they have not enjoyed every time I have tried to record this video with the door closed. So I am so sorry if uh, they become a distraction, but hopefully they have slightly tuckered themselves out. They won't become too much of an issue. I am just currently trying to warm up my Play-Doh. As I said before, I have really cold hands, so it takes me a lot longer to get it a little warm. Uh, I already have my little section rolled out, so that's why I'm not picking it off right now. And I'm going to keep an eye on the video and see if you can see it a little bit better without my table lamp being on, so that way there's a little bit more contrast between the overhead light and then like the darkness of my desk and like suit. So, gonna bend that down a little bit. And of course, I'll try to like jump in again. You will probably most definitely see my cats now, but that's okay. I am going to start making that wedge. I feel like the more that I've used this specific clay, Play-Doh, and the orange one specifically, I have like three other colors. It kind of feels like it's become less and less great. It hasn't. It's just me projecting onto it with my wonderful abilities. Just trying to make that wedge right now, make it not so lumpy. Blend in some of the little lines, make it at least semi okay, semi smoother. I like to try to blend everything out, so that way I get a little bit of practice before I have to blend everything in the ear itself. It probably doesn't do anything to help, but I feel like it does. And that's probably just also nothing. I don't know. I was trying to think of the word that that means, but I can't think of it. Uh, I think that's a pretty good wedge. Yeah, okay. It looks like it's doing a little bit better in the dark. So there's my wedge. As you can see, this is the side, this is the outside of the ear, nice and thick. That's my cat. I might have to take a second to take her off the desk. I'll go ahead and do that. Come here, sweet baby. Sorry about that. So, now I am going to start carving out that helix. I have practiced a lot more with the video that you have provided for us because I find it the best way for at least me. Um, and I'm still really worried that I'm being too heavy-handed, being really any heavy-handed, I should say. Is that better? Yeah, I feel like that lighting's a lot better. I'm hoping it's at least a little bit better for you. And I like to double check because I'm just so worried. I don't know. I don't know if you can tell, but I worry about a lot of things. And I hope it's not too loud, but I do have a door closed behind me, and my cats, as you heard from the beginning, they don't like closed doors. Okay, sorry. So as you can see, I have carved out the helix, and we have the anti-helix. I am now gonna carve out that little triangular fossa, probably fossa. out just a little bit so that way it doesn't look as funny. Is that a little better? Oh, that is terrible. That is. Oh, right there's good. Oh yeah. Okay. I don't know. I'll keep turning the light on and off probably, but I'll leave it on for now. Anyways, so we have our little faucet, and we have our cherry branches. Then we do our little conga. Watching the video, I know you've done it for a while, but you make it look so easy. You make it look so easy. Okay. Anyways, there's that. I'm gonna take out my little piece and at least try to semi warm up the small pieces. Just taking off some spots. Yeah. I know I said it in the last video, but I am very excited to come into person. I'm making the little bump that is on the low, and then I'm making the anti-tragus. I know what it's called. Um, then I'm making the tragus. But yeah, like I said, I am very excited to come onto campus and meet everybody officially and do things in person. I can't wait. I know it won't be a long in-person session, but I'm excited about it. I was just trying to, just now seeing if I had enough Play-Doh to make a long enough worm. But I forgot that I had to roll it out and make a worm. So, here is that bad boy. Goes into the center of that conga. Comes up and around to the helix. Sometimes I feel like I make the helix a little too boxy. So I'm very excited to get some feedback on these videos and in person. Very, very excited. I'm just now smoothing out the line so that way it doesn't look too much like a worm stuck on what hopefully looks like an ear. For me, I think this is one of the best ears I've ever done. I am very excited about it so far. I say that and I still have a lot left. Anyways, so I am putting on the tragus right now. Sorry, it's been a lot of rambling in this video. I just got off of work and I was like, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna make a video because I want to. So the tragus kind of goes on the outside, little inside of the ear next to the head, right below your helix, and then your anti-tragus. Which I feel like the more I've done these, the easier it's actually to see the ear, which probably makes sense if you make enough ears. And there we go. There's the anti-helix, which I feel like I made it a little too flat. Yeah. Anyways, there is my ear. We'll go through all the different parts. So here is the helix. I hope. Yeah. Here's the helix. The anti-helix. We have our Kira branches. We have the concha. We have our triangular phosphor. Tragus. Anti-tragus. And I'll do it again with the light off. I'm hoping it's a little bit easier to see either way. I don't know if I need to get in closer. I don't know. I feel like with the light it was a little easier. Anyways, we'll go through it again. We have our helix, the anti-helix, of course our Kira branches, the triangular phosphor, our concha, which is in here, of course, and then our tragus and our anti-tragus. But yeah, Great. Okay, thank you so much for watching. I know I rambled on a lot in this video again, but I'm very happy with how everything's been going. But yeah, thank you so much for watching and looking at my ear. Have a great day!